In this video, I'm going to be explaining why you're losing 100 to 300 hair transplant surgeries every single month, and I'm going to walk you through the information. So, basically, a poor system can cost a hair transplant clinic 100 to 300 patients per month. You don't necessarily need more leads. You need a system that stops the inquiries from disappearing between the lead, consultation, deposit, and surgery. So, inquiries disappear and you need to stop them from disappearing. And this is how you start. So the first one is slow lead response. The first way clinics lose patients is incredibly simple. They don't respond fast enough. Someone inquires about a transplant, but nobody takes ownership immediately. By the time the clinic responds, the patient may already be speaking to another clinic. Every single new lead, every new inquiry needs an immediate owner, someone whose name is on it and who has to reply immediately. And leads shouldn't sit unanswered in an inbox ever. And missed calls need to trigger a follow-up. And also, any WhatsApp inquiries need to be tracked in your CRM, and response time should be measured every single day so you know you're getting quicker with responses. Number two is leads get lost between the platforms. So a clinic might have leads coming from Google, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and its website. If those inquiries aren't brought into one organized pipeline, patients disappear into different conversations and nobody knows who's responsible for them. Every single inquiry needs one central record. The source of every lead should be recorded. Every patient needs a clear status. No lead should exist only inside someone's personal WhatsApp, and managers should be able to see the entire pipeline. I see this all the time with hair transplant clinics. What they do is they have so many leads coming in from every single different angle, from YouTube, from Instagram, from Facebook, but they don't have a way of centralizing all the leads. All the leads are getting lost. Different people are managing different leads. No names are on the leads, so no one knows what to handle. They just all get involved with each other's messages, and this is not the way to do it. You're going to lose leads. If you have 500 leads, 500 inquiries, for example, you're going to lose a majority of them because they're not properly managed. Number three is weak patient qualification. Not every inquiry is ready to book a surgery today. Good systems separate the serious prospects from people who are simply researching. Without qualification, coordinators waste time while high intent patients get overlooked. So what happens is you have two types of patients or inquiries: people who are genuinely interested and want to start and want a hair transplant, and people who are just researching. And your list needs to be separated in a way where you know who is just researching and who is trying to buy. And there needs to be good qualification, because without understanding this, you give too much time to people who are not interested and not enough time to people who are actually interested. So the first thing you need to do is identify the patient's main reason for wanting surgery. Try to understand why they want the surgery, what point of view they're coming from, and what their reasons are behind getting the hair transplant. And then understand their time frame. Are they trying to get it before Christmas? Are they trying to get it before their birthday, before a wedding? Try to understand their personal goals around the time frame and establish why they're medically suitable, whether they're medically suitable for the assessment. So ask them a few questions to make sure they're medically suitable for it, and then understand their expectations and level of intent. So what are they expecting from it? What kind of results are they looking for? Do they understand what your clinic can produce, etc.? And then prioritize high intent opportunities without ignoring the other people. So you're going to get some people who are highly interested and some people who are just researching. So you want to make sure you prioritize the people who are high intent and you have them in a special list. Number four is poor follow-up. This is where a lot of people lose inquiries as well. This is potentially one of the biggest leaks. A patient saying, "I'll think about it," doesn't mean they're lost. Okay, it means the follow-up process needs to take over. If there isn't a follow-up process, hundreds of potential patients can simply just disappear because they say, "I'll think about it," and they never hear from you again. Or they just get a WhatsApp message or two or an email, right? Every non-booked patient needs an extra step. Follow-up shouldn't demand on someone's memory. Create a clear follow-up stages. So whether you're reaching out to them on day 2, day 5, week 2, you want need to follow them up in a way that actually keeps them in the loop with your business. And you need to revisit older inquiries regularly. So people maybe who have spoken to you maybe 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, you still want to talk to those old leads, and then track how many patients are currently sitting without contact. Next is coordinators aren't properly managed. You can have plenty of leads and still lose patients if the people handling them aren't properly managed. Coordinators need clear responsibilities, processes, and performance standards, not just a WhatsApp account and a list of inquiries. Give every coordinator clear ownership, so every coordinator needs to know what leads they own and who they're responsible for, and set measurable conversion targets for each person, and then review the conversations regularly to make sure they're sending the right thing, and then identify where individual coordinators are losing patients. So where in the process, in stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5, which part of the process are they losing patients? Train the team around actual bottlenecks and what to do when they reach those bottlenecks. Okay. Number 6 is the clinic measures leads instead of patients. A clinic can celebrate getting 1,000 inquiries while quietly losing hundreds of potential surgeries. Just because you're getting lots of inquiries doesn't mean you're going to get lots of surgeries. The important numbers aren't just leads and cost per lead. They're the conversion rate between every stage of the patient journey. So you want to measure inquiry to contacted. Did you get 200 inquiries? Did you contact 200? Now, from the 200 you contacted, how many of them are qualified? 100. And then from the qualified, how many make it to a consultation? It should be 100, because if they all qualify, they should all get onto the consultation. And then from there, how many people from the consultation actually pay the deposit and are actually interested? If you make sure they're qualified, if you make sure you have the right systems in place, like I've explained before, then these numbers are going to be very high. And then how many people from the deposit actually make it for the surgery? And you want to find the biggest drop off. So where are people dropping off? And then fix that first. And then number 7 is hair clinics scale ads before fixing the machine. This is the biggest mistake. Clinics see their ads generate inquiries, so they increase the budget and spend more money. But if the back end is leaking patients and patients are disappearing, more advertising simply pours more money, more leads into the broken system like a bucket with holes. So you need to fix the response time, fix the lead management, fix the qualification, fix the follow-up, fix the coordinator performance, then increase advertising spend. Okay, making the existing demand convert better before buying more demand. So the big takeaway is, if your clinic generates 1,000 inquiries but only converts a fraction into surgeries, don't automatically ask, how do we get more leads? Okay? Ask, where are the other patients going? Because if your system is weak, 100 to 300 potential patients can disappear every month without anyone realizing exactly where they went. So before you try to advertise more and spend more money on Google Ads, fix the machine first, then scale it. And if you need help doing this, you can book a call with me and I will explain to you how to fix the machine so that you have the best numbers, the best response rate, the best qualification, and the best follow-up, so that you can turn all of your inquiries, all of the Google Ads money that you're spending into paying patients. Thank you.